Hey, welcome to David's 5 Minutes of Excellence. I suck at life all week. This is the 5 minutes a week I give to being excellent. I did take a couple weeks off. I apologize for that. First topic I want to talk about today is the college football playoff. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a big game on Saturday. Ohio State number 2 versus Michigan number 3. If Ohio State wins this weekend and then Penn State wins, then Ohio State will not be going to the Big Ten championship, meaning Ohio State will not be their conference champion, and usually conference champions go into the college football playoff. So what people are saying is that if they do win and Penn State wins out and are Big Ten champions, then Ohio State should not be in the college football playoff. Well, anyone who says that, you're crazy. Because if Ohio State wins, beats Michigan, that's a win against the number 3 team in the nation. They already have a win against the number 6 team in the nation and a win against the number 8 team in the nation, which is out of the Big Ten. That's Oklahoma. So that'd be 3 top 10 wins on the season, and their only loss would be against a Penn State team who's also in the top 10, and they were on the road in a crazy environment. So people who want to leave Ohio State out of the college football playoff, you guys are just haters. Number 4 defense in the land. I'm pretty sure they take away the most turnovers. You can't leave Ohio State out of there. And they have the best coach as well. Yes, I said it. Nick Saban is a really good coach, but Urban Meyer just knows how to make adjustments, and he's the best coach in college football. You can't leave Ohio State out of there if they win this weekend. Second topic I want to talk about today is Notre Dame football. They got in trouble yesterday for a female athletic trainer helping certain players illegally academically. So they're helping them with their schoolwork. I don't know what the specifics were, but that's what they got in trouble for. And what the NCAA is wanting to do is to take away all their wins from 2012-13 season and 2013-14 season. So they're wanting to pretend that those wins didn't happen, kind of like Manti Te'o's girlfriend that season. The issue with this is that you can't take these wins away. These hundreds of players put in practice for years for those seasons. They went to the national championship, had some great wins, and you're going to take away those wins from tons of coaches, hundreds of players, just for what a handful of guys did. I mean, that just doesn't make sense. That's people being penalized for something someone else does, which I think that's morally wrong. But let's be honest, this is coming from an institution, the NCAA, that like those players that cheated, they also know how to cheat the system. They force 18-year-old kids to work 40-plus hours a week, and those kids don't see a dime out of it because the NCAA steals all the money for their 40-plus hours of hard labor. So yeah, the NCAA, you guys are just a bunch of hypocrites, and please don't take those wins from those players and from those coaches. The last thing I wanted to talk about is Nick Young. No, I'm not calling him Swaggy P. I hate that nickname. I'm calling him Nick Young. He did the biggest thing since he cheated on Iggy last night. He made a game-winning 3 over the Oklahoma City Thunder, winning it for his team, the LA Lakers. Everyone's praising him. He made the game-winning shot. It was awesome. This guy should not be praised right now. He didn't follow his team's directions. He actually stole the ball from his teammate in order for him to be in the spotlight. If anyone else were to do that and miss the shot, or if he would have missed the shot, then he'd be crucified and people would be hating him. He'd be benched, but because he made it, everyone's loving him. But I still think because he didn't follow his team system, he didn't follow his coach's orders, he did whatever he wanted, he should be benched. Listen, Nick Young is having a decent season. He's averaging 14 points per game. Lakers are looking all right. I think they could maybe slip in the 8th seed in the Western Conference playoffs, but I'm just not a big fan of Nick Young. I think that the Lakers aren't going to be a winning team if they have Nick Young on that team. He's toxic to their locker room, does whatever he wants. You saw that last night. So while he has a little bit of value, since he's having a good season, Lakers should trade him and get someone better out of that deal that is not toxic to the locker room and does whatever he wants. That's all the time I have today. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter at DYSong2014. That's at DWYSONG2014. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving.